Lighting is the second most important thing about any type of videography. It only seconds to the audio quality. So if you are getting started on YouTube, you probably might be wondering what type of LED lights or studio lights should you buy, or should you buy LED lights at all? I've been there. I know that it can be a bit overwhelming. So I tried many stuff and I settled with one. So here is my opinion on Neewer 480 Smart Metal LED lights coming up. Without further ado, let's get right into the review. So this package comes with two 28-watt LED panels, each having 480 LEDs, like they are RGB ones. So you can create a lot of color combinations with these two LED panels. But if you are not into that kind of variations, you probably can go for the other version, which only has that color temperature changes and also is quite cheaper than this particular model. And also this can go up to 850 lumens, which is not the brightest LED panels out there, but trust me, for a smaller studio like this, it's more than enough. In fact, I'm using them right now in the lowest possible brightness, and it's quite good in my opinion. Each of these LED panels comes with three different modes. The first one is CCT, which means correlated color temperature, which basically means you can go from 3200 Kelvin up to 5600 Kelvins. That means you can change the color temperature according to your scene that you are going to make, which is quite okay for a normal homemade videos. The second mode is HSI. If you don't know what HSI means, it's just another way of representing color, just like RGB. It means hue, saturation and intensity. So it's basically another type of color representation. The third one is that it has some predefined scenarios like scenes, up to 9 scenes, which probably might not be very useful if you are doing YouTube, but could be a handy party trick. Each of these LED panels have up to 8 frequency channels, which means if you are using a lot of Bluetooth devices, you probably don't have to worry too much about you getting your signals jammed. These LED panels are powered by the power brick that's coming along with the package, but if you are interested, you can also plug in external batteries, probably to make it more portable. So you can plug Sony NP-F550 or NP-F970 batteries. You can plug these batteries in case you don't have any AC power to power these up. But I'm not quite sure how much will it last, depending on the milliamp hours of the battery. Before going any further, in this channel I do a lot of tech reviews on smartphones, smartwatches, computers and now studio lights. So I use it for an extended period of time and then give my honest personal opinion on these particular devices. And if you are into this kind of stuff, consider subscribing and hit on the bell notification button for all the updates. And let's get right back into the video. Here are 3 things I really liked about these studio lights. The first one is the size. It's not the smallest studio lights out there, but it's comparatively very small. I can fold them up and put it into a corner and take them out only when I'm doing these kind of videos. And because I don't have a separate studio or a separate studio space, I only have my studio apartment and I have to rearrange everything whenever I'm doing this kind of videos. If you're someone like that who doesn't have much space on your apartment, probably these kind of studio lights will benefit a lot. The second best thing about these studio lights are it's Bluetooth controlled. I mean, I do everything in my own. I put up the lights and set up my camera, the mics and everything. And if I sit down here, if I see the light intensities and the temperature are wrong, I don't really like to go out and change everything, right? Obviously, if the position of the lights should be changed, I definitely have to get up, but only changing the temperature and the colors, I don't really need to get up, right? I mean, in that sense, it's so important that I have remote controlled LED lights. If you remember in one of my previous videos, I mentioned about gave a slight overview about GVM, Great Video Maker Studio Lights, which were not so great video maker studio lights because they create a Wi-Fi hotspot to connect to the phone, and some genius came up with the idea like, hey, you know what, let's create Wi-Fi hotspot because it's good, right? Then probably the phone doesn't need to be connected to internet while this person is shooting, and also you have to switch between this Wi-Fi hotspot to control 2 lights. Ooh, genius. Yeah. In that way, Bluetooth lights are still awesome, and the great thing is I don't have to switch between any networks or connections to control 2 different lights because I have 2 lights and I don't have to switch between any connections. I just can go to the app and change the 2 lights simply without any problem. The third thing is the build quality. Neewer is known for creating good quality products for a lower price. So this is not an exception. It has the same. These LED lights have metal back. There are some stuff made with plastic, but it's also well built. And there are metal bandos, like aluminium bandos. You can also change them if you want, but they works perfectly fine. And also the light stand, it's also well built. It doesn't bend or fall down by any means, but there is a small problem. We will talk about that in a while. No product is perfect. So there are two very bad stuff that I found in this LED lights. The first one is this knob that connects the LED panel into the stand. It's so flimsy, it tries to, it just moves around, and it's like this, I don't know, rotten tooth which tries to, fall down. I didn't really like it. Maybe it's a faulty product that I got. It doesn't really matter because once you really fixed it, it doesn't really move. But if you need to change the angle, adjust the height of the stand or tilt the LED lights, then probably it will, we will feel not so good when you are moving it around. But for me, it's not a big problem, but it's still not very pleasant to move around these LED panels. Yeah, I mean, I could have written it, but I didn't, because by the time I got these LED lights, I didn't have a studio light, so I just kept it. Yeah, The second thing I really don't like about these LED lights is the price. I mean, why not? I bought it for 180 euros, the LED RGB version, but now they have increased the price and it's almost 240 for some reason. I don't know why they changed it, but it's so expensive now. Maybe because many people are doing YouTube videos these days, probably that. But I expected still it could have been like, I don't know, 140, 50 maximum, then it's fine. This is the RGB model, but there is another model that you can buy. It doesn't have RGB modes, it only have the color temperature changes. It's still fine if you are not interested in this RGB stuff. I got it anyway, because RGB is cool. Well, you still can go for the other one, but I think it still costs around 200 euros. Even the normal one, I don't know why they increased the pricing, to be honest. So I didn't really like it, but anyway, I bought it, and for the price and the quality and the time that I bought, I didn't really have any story lights. I think it's justifiable. Despite these disadvantages, I really like these story lights. The main reason is it's Bluetooth control, that I don't really have to get up to change the lighting and the colors. If you are looking for new LED lights for your YouTube studio, probably this can be an option. Even this is not the case, you can go for the other one which has the two-tone color, like, I don't know, dimmable two-tone, how do you call it, like change white and warm color, that one. So that's there. You can also buy that for a cheaper price. For me, Neewer creates good products for a cheaper price. If you go for other brands like GVM, they are so expensive, but also have less amount of features compared to Neewer. So I went with Neewer, and it's fine. If you are thinking of upgrading your studio lights for your, could be YouTube or Instagram or whatnot, then this could be a really good option. I will keep the links in the description below for both the RGB version and the non-RGB version. You can check them out, and if you buy from those links, you can support the channel without any additional cost for you. So it will be really beneficial for the channel. So question for you, do you have any studio lights? And if you are planning to buy one, what are they? And let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, so that's it from me. I hope you like it. If you didn't, you already know what to do. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit on the bell notification button to get more updates on this kind of crazy videos of, I don't know, lights and other stuff. Yeah, definitely do that. And one last thing, it seems this pandemic, I don't know, this fear is like kind of wearing down, but it's not over yet. So still, stay home, stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one.